What's on YouTube? It's PTT coming at you with another Division video. Today's video, guys, carries on the how to build a character guide I started the other week. So guys, welcome to episode 3. The aim today is to 1. Clear up a few questions from the previous episodes, and 2. Talk about gear mod slots and weapon talents. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it. So in episode 2, we spoke about the 75% armor cap and how important it is to reach. Next, we spoke about how to get to the 75% armor cap with the stat rolls on your gear. But I failed to mention the number needed to hit the 75% cap. So I'm going to quickly pull up the character tab again and circle the total armor number I am talking about. Now, to hit that 75% cap, guys, you need this number to be at 5,354. That will give you the 75% armor mitigation. Anything over this is kind of a waste, so keep an eye on your gear so you don't have an excess in this section. That covered, let's move on to gear mod slots. Now, I am aware that there are some great arguments for and against them. Personally, I have mod slots on all my gear and I'm massively in favour of them. That being said, I do get the point of not having them. You see, guys, to get a mod slot on your gear, you have to roll out a major attribute and replace it with a +1 mod slot. So let's look at both the pros and cons of mod slots on gear so that you guys can make an informed decision whether you want them or not. Starting off with the pros then. Mod slots can be used to increase all 3 stats: firearms, stamina and electronics. They can also be used to help increase things like total health, skill haste, armor and crit hit chance. You also have the ability to add performance mods to your gear with a mod slot, increasing your ability's duration, effects and damage. As an example of this, guys, if you wanted to set up, say, a very effective sticky bomb build, then you will want mod slots, and you'll want to add performance mods with things like sticky bomb damage increase and sticky bomb blast radius increase. When you look at things like maximum health, armor, the mod slots can drastically help shoot these numbers up, thus increasing both your survivability but also your toughness rating overall. Having had a quick look then at just some of the pros of mod slots, I feel it important to point out the downsides of mod slots too. As I said earlier, when having a mod slot on your gear, you must give up a major attribute. Now, this might not sound that bad, but when you have a mod slot on every piece of gear, that's 5 major attributes you lose out on, or up to 10 if you are lucky enough to run double mod slots. Now, again, that might sound okay, but with major attributes consisting of things like protection from elites, damage to elites, skill power increase, max health increases, armor, it can really be a fine line on deciding whether to roll out a major attribute for a mod slot or not. It really does come down to, guys, how you want your final character to be. Now, I do hope that this has answered your questions on mod slots, guys, but if you're still unsure or you do have questions, then fire them at me in the comment section down below and I will do my best to answer them. Now, let's move on to the second part of the video, selecting weapon talents to suit your build and playstyle. As I am sure you are aware, weapon talents require certain stat ratings. To activate them, talents such as Brutal will require a little over 2,500 in your firearms, and talents such as Ferocious will require you to have stats very high in all 3 stats: firearms, stamina and electronics. Depending on what kind of build you have selected will depend what weapon talents you should try and roll. As an example then, if you focus your build around toughness/stamina, then the likelihood of you actually activating talents such as Brutal are very low. You would definitely need mod slots on your gear to increase your firearms rating and activate this kind of talent. So if you're planning a toughness build, then you need to make sure you pick talents you can activate. You know, there's no point in having a weapon with only 1 active talent, as this will really hurt not only your character but also your survivability. Now, with such a big list of weapon talents to choose from, what I plan on doing over the next 3 episodes is breaking down all the weapon talents into each type of build. What I mean by this, guys, is I will do a video on the best talents to go for on weapons for each build. So the DPS build, the toughness build, and a skill build. The reason I want to do these separately is because there are a lot of things to take into account when dealing with weapon talents. Now, I know this episode has been really brief, guys, but I hope it has helped. Okay, stay tuned for the other episodes because we are going to go more in depth into things. I think the aim, like I said, over the next 3 videos is to cover the weapon talents, but after that, we're going to go into the gear sets. We're going to go into building your actual character. Okay, so I've managed to acquire now 4 pieces of Predator's Mark gear. But I haven't rolled them at all yet, because what I want to do is equip them to my character and actually roll them live and build a setup with you guys so you can see everything that we talk about over however many episodes it turns out to be. You can actually see it all in action at the end, and you can see just how I fine-tune my character and get the stats that I have, okay? Like I said, I hope this video did indeed help you guys. If it did, please smash that thumbs up like, okay, it really does help me. Let me know any comments you have in the section down below. If you're new to the channel when watching this, don't forget to subscribe because there are plenty more Division and Destiny videos coming your way. And as always, agents, thank you very much for watching. Until the next video, I will catch you all soon.